Hello, this is Sinsa-dong, Gangnam, Seoul. This video explores Garosu-gil, once a hotspot in Seoul. It's been reported that about 40% of Garosu-gil's space is vacant, as merchants are leaving due to high rents. Even in the 2010s, it was one of the trendiest places in Seoul, attracting countless visitors. I wonder how things have changed now. Gangnam, Seoul, is already considered an affluent area for many people. I've marked the administrative district of Gangnam on a map of Seoul. The northern area, adjacent to the Han River, which runs through the center of the city, is where the so-called super-rich live. This is where I am currently located. This is Sinsa-dong, and I'm going to explore its streets. If you look to the right, you'll see a basketball atop the building across the street. That's the headquarters of the Korea Professional Basketball League. Baseball is the most popular sport broadcast in Korea. Baseball is followed by soccer, volleyball, and basketball. Korean basketball began in the 1990s when Michael Jordan played in the NBA. This had a significant impact on Korea and led to the launch of a professional league. However, its popularity has been waning. Fortunately, the golden generation of basketball players have recently performed well on the national team, and its popularity is on the rise again. This time, let's turn left. If you go into this alley, you'll reach a street of restaurants. If you look to the right, you'll see people standing there. When meeting friends here, this is usually the meeting place. So those people are waiting for their friends. I visited here at 8 p.m. on a Friday. I arrived just in time for the area to be at its busiest. You could see many high-rise buildings at the beginning of the video. This area is actually home to many corporate offices. So office workers in the area often visit this street after work for dinner or drinks. I've marked my current location on the map. I'll continue along this restaurant street and then turn left into an alley called Serosu-gil.
맞아 그거야 내가 바로 앞에 있을게.
Look to your right, and you'll notice a tall building. Remember that building. You'll see it often as you pass by this street. It's the headquarters of Harim, Korea's leading chicken processing company. You'll see a cafe with a sign that says, Holly, straight ahead. I'll turn left at this fort. If you look to the left, you'll see a building with trapezoidal windows. That building belongs to the founder of Compose Coffee, a low-priced Korean coffee brand. It's a brand that features BTS's V as its advertising model and has numerous stores in Korea. Compose Coffee has reportedly sold its brand to the Philippine burger franchise Jollibee.
맞다. 조심해.
If you look to the left, you'll see a building with a poster on the wall. This building is owned by Park Tae-jun, a famous Korean cartoonist. He is famous for his work, Lookism. That building is also his studio. Looking straight ahead, you'll see a photo of BLACKPINK's Jennie on the wall of the store, which is labeled Tamburins. This is a popular photo spot. Many people take commemorative photos in front of Jennie's photo. Tamburins is a Korean cosmetics brand known for designing its store interior as a display space rather than a sales space. I'm on my way back after making a loop around Serosu-gil Road. The map shows my location. The blinking yellow marker marks the path I've taken so far. Then, it marks the path I'll take next.
그냥 옮기는 걸 이렇게 하니까고. As you continue walking, you'll come to a fork in the road. I return to the restaurant area we passed near the beginning of the video. I'll turn left. I'll turn right. Then you'll reach a major road with lots of traffic. You'll see the Harim headquarters building we saw earlier.
Here, I'll turn left. From now on, I'll go explore Garosu-gil. Up until now, I've been exploring the surrounding commercial district. To get to Garosu-gil, just walk straight along this road and then turn left. I arrived at Garosu-gil. It was one of the trendiest and most visited hotspots in Seoul in the 2010s. But not anymore. Just now, I saw many empty buildings. The vacancy rate here is known to be around 40%. Almost half of the buildings are empty, with no stores. Most of the merchants who couldn't afford the high rents have left. Lowering rents would revitalize the commercial district, but that would also lower the value of the buildings, so landlords aren't willing to lower rents. Furthermore, the owners of these buildings are already super rich, so many don't care if they don't collect rent. The hassle of building maintenance also explains why they leave buildings empty. I think it will probably take at least 20 years for this commercial district to revitalize. This street, which was really hot in 2010, has now become a hot place in Seoul, with Gyeongsu and Dosan rising. On the left is the Apple Store. This is the first Apple store to open in Korea in 2018. When it opened on Garosu-gil, it garnered significant attention. Apple stores are renowned worldwide for opening in hotspots. This demonstrates just how popular Garosu-gil was in Seoul. However, after the Apple store opened, surrounding building owners attempted to raise their rents. At the time, Apple had leased the building at a much higher rate than previously agreed. When the landlords discovered the significant rents paid by Apple stores, they all raised their rents. This is one of the reasons why the commercial district on this street has declined. I've just finished exploring Garosu-gil and returned to Serosu-gil. If you look at the map, I've marked my location. I've highlighted the path I took along Garosu-gil in yellow. I've also highlighted the path I'll take in the opposite direction, along Serosu-gil in yellow. If you look to the left, you'll see the Holly store we saw near the beginning of the video. I'll turn left. If you walk left, you'll arrive back at Garosu-gil. I've arrived at Garosu-gil. Here, I'll turn right. This will take me out of Garosu-gil. This concludes my evening tour of Garosu-gil in Sinsa-dong, Gangnam, Seoul. Thank you for watching.